won a game. You haven't won a game, dude.
You have a favorite?
Ketchup.
Clapping hates Shelbyville.
Hey, dude. He's from Clacken. I like ketchup.
I don't like this.
Diamond Dozen Podcast. What's up, guys? It's your boy Berger back with yet another edition of the Diamond Dozen Podcast. Flying solo on this one, unfortunately. Some bad news. The bar has burned down. Chet's on the lam. I can't find the guy anywhere, so a lot of drama going on around here, but we're just going to try to power through, get you guys a good Week 2 recap, go a little more in depth than old Chetty boy last week, and here we go. We'll start off with the Week 2 transactions. April 7th, torpedo-shaped Doge, picking up Will Abreu, dropping Max Muncy. Been a rough start to the year for Max Muncy there, might be a little washed, and Will Abreu, he's kind of gotten cold since Doge added him there, but we'll see how it goes. He'll pick things up. Also on the 7th, the Shelbyvillians pick up Mitchell Parker, starting pitcher for the Washington Nationals. Mitchell Parker ended up going 6 innings, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks. Not the best, I guess, but great pickup for the week. Plum Point get Hayden Wesneski for the 2-starter, dropping Nick Martinez. Good drop there. And Wesneski put together 2 nice starts, pitching 13 innings, 5 earned runs, 15 strikeouts. Look out. Nice pickup by Plum. Maybe less nice, though, picking up Matthew Liberatore, dropping Tommy Cahill. Good drop there. But Liberatore came through against the Phillies, going 6 innings, no earned runs, 7 Ks, so ended up being a nice pickup. Oh yeah, I forgot. Plum turned over his whole team on April 7th. That's right. I'm just going to go through these quickly then. Also picked up Landon Roop, dropping Jordan Hicks. Picked up Jung Ho Lee, dropping Randy Arozarena. Picked up Hunter Goodman, dropping Drake Baldwin. Alejandro Kirk also added off waivers. This guy went rampage. Holy smokes. And Brownie alert. Hello. April 8th, Burley Brown Sox pick up Anthony Banda, dropping Reed Garrett. Banda's had a solid start to the season. Not really picking up any saves or anything there, but, solid ratios and seems to be getting some strikeouts. So nice to see some activity from Brownie there. April 9th, Bergertown picks up Osvaldo Beto. Beto went 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. Not the best, not the worst. Still on the roster. Got the White Sox coming up, so going to hold on and see how it goes on that one. Same day, the Doge picks up Jordan Hicks. Plum's sloppy seconds while putting Spencer Arangetti to the IL. Got a thumb injury there. And big news on the 9th as well. The Shelbyvillians pick up Colorado prospect Zach Veen, dropping Houston prospect who hasn't really been doing much the last week or so. So Cam Smith gets dropped. But we'll see how the Zach Veen experiment goes there in Colorado. So far not so hot, but he'll figure it out. Maybe when he gets back home on the next homestand, he'll have a nice hot streak. April 10th, Legend Killers pick up Tommy Edmonds, who's been off to a hot start this season with 6 home runs already, 14 RBIs, 11 runs scored. 290 OBP is not the best, and only 1 stolen base, but back on waivers actually as I speak here on April 14th. Also on the 10th, Bergertown pick up Jose Alvarado, dropping Lars Nootbaar. Nootbaar didn't really do much for me, and I can't have 3 bench bats. So Alvarado's been getting saves for Philly, and a little tough juggling 4 closers plus a starter who only has relief pitch eligibility right now. But also on the 10th, Legend Killers pick up Martin Perez. You know what? The guy just keeps turning in decent numbers. He went 4 2/3 this time out, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. So you know what? Not the best showing, but against a good team in Boston there, not terrible by Martin Perez. Also on the 10th, the Doge gives up on Lawrence Butler nice and early in the season here, trading him to the Legend Killers for a 2nd-rounder, Shelbyvillians, that is to be exact, in 2026. So interesting move there for what was proclaimed as one of the finest ads of all time at the end of last year by the Doge himself. But anyway, we won't dig into that too much. I think that move prompted the Killers then to go ahead and drop Tommy Edman. April 12th, nice little pickup here. The Beer Leaguers pick up Jacob Wilson, Athletics shortstop. This kid looks like he's going to be good. He's a big boy, 6'3", 190 already, 23 years old. Got 2 homers on the season, 344 OBP, so looking like might be a solid dart throw there for the Beer Leaguers. Subsequent move there, Beer Leaguers drop Spencer Steer, part of the Isaac Paredes trade with Bergertown last year. So officially both guys have ended up back on the waiver wire. However, Paredes is owned in the league right now, and it's starting to heat up, I think. That does it for the Week 2 transactions. Now we'll move over to the matchups for the week, starting once again with the blowouts. No terrible blowouts this week, but the most lopsided was Sweep the Leg beating Clacken 9-3. Sweep dominated the hitting categories, and actually Clacken only one ERA, whip, and wins. So that's good to see there. But leading the way for sweep the leg, Brenton Doyle, who unfortunately seems to be a little dinged up with a quadriceps right now, but 46th ranked player for the week, and Cal Raleigh, the two combined for 5 homers on the week. So nice job there by his offense. And then on this pitching side, Tyler Anderson, unexpected, going 5 2/3, 6 Ks, 0 earned runs. Very nice work there. Framber Valdez also with some nice work, going 6 innings with 8 Ks, no earned runs. Very nice there from Framber. Clack, and really nothing to write home about on the hitting side. Although on the pitching side, Luis Ortiz for the Guardians going 5 2/3 with 10 Ks for him. So that was a nice week by him. And Ronel Blanco, not too shabby either. But hopefully brighter days are ahead there for the Clacking Blue Jays after a slow start to the season. Up next, we got Lord of the Diamonds taking care of business against the Burley Brown Sox 8-4. Brown Sox won the stolen bases categories as well as ERA and whip, although they were close, and pulled off 7 wins. So some good signs there in the Brown Sox camp. But Lord getting back to where he should be, I think, in the win column. This week for Lord, James Wood, the 8th ranked player on the week with 4 homers, 8 ribs, 2 stolen bases, 517 OBP. So really nice signs there from James Wood, just what everybody wants to hear. And what do you know? Cole Reagans, number 2 ranked player on the week. It was a 2-start week for him there, 2 tappers. So he went 13 2/3 innings, 21 K. Holy smokes, 1.32 ERA and a .59 whip. Nice trade by Lord picking that guy up last year. Oops, I need to stop talking about that one. Anyway, a bit of a perfect storm here. Both Reagans and Garrett Crochet had 2-start weeks, so the Brown Sox may never have had a chance. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the 13th ranked player on the week, going 6 strong innings, 9 Ks, no earned runs. The rich get richer. Look out, everyone. I believe Lord was 11-0 on the breakdown this week, so nobody stood a chance on this one. On the bright side for Burley, very nice weeks by Hunter Green and Michael King, who both had 2 tappers there. Hunter Green going 15 2/3 innings with 15 Ks, 0 earned runs, so very nice stuff there. Not too shabby by Michael King either, going 14 2/3 with 10 Ks, 1.84 ERA and a .89 whip, so very nice stuff there. Kevin Gausman, Sonny Gray also doing well. Gausman going 8 innings with 10 Ks, so it's really nice signs for the Burley Brown Sox. Up next, we got the Shelbyvillians squeaking by the torpedo-shaped Doge 7-5. Teams tied in RBIs and steals. And the Doge actually won hits, home runs, runs, and OBP for the week. So did well on the offensive side, but could not keep up on the pitching side, unfortunately. Nothing crazy on the hitting side for Shelby. Fernando Tatis was 80th ranked player on the week. But on the pitching side, some really nice pitching by Max Fried, Joe Ryan, and Logan Webb, all in the top 20 ranking for the week. So that's what did the trick there for the Shelbyvillians, beating the Doge 7-5. Another 7-5er. The Bergertown LBs take down the Hamilton Hamdiggers 7-5. I think the schedule makers had ideas about putting the LBs at 0-2 to start the season, but it's not how it has worked out. Leading the way for Bergertown, Xavier Edwards having a nice week there with 4 stolen bases, 6 runs. Not great, actually. 536 OBP. Gets on base like a mofo. But nice weeks on the pitching side with Kodai Senga getting the 4th ranked for the week with 2 wins, 12 innings pitched, 8 Ks. Nothing crazy there, but 0 earned runs. Very nice stuff there by Senga. And Jeff Hoffman for the Jays coming up with 5 innings, 8 Ks. He got 2 wins on the week, 0 saves, but hey, can't win them all. For Hammy, nice signs by Jackson Churio, having 2 homers on the week, 8 ribs, 8 runs. OBP's a little bit suspect at 286 there, but good signs of life there from Churio. Top ranked pitcher, unfortunately, Justin Steele, number 16 ranked player on the week, going 7 innings, 8 Ks, 0 earned runs, but he has since succumbed to season-ending elbow surgery, unfortunately, so bad news there for the Hamilton Hamdiggers. That along with Pablo Lopez going on the IL. It's not what Hamilton had hoped for to start the season here. And last but not least, we got the Legend Killers taken down and dirty, 7-5. Real close one here, with Dirty dominating most of the hitting categories except for stolen bases and OBP. But the Legend Killers made pay dirt on the pitching side, sweeping all the categories except for quality starts, losing that one 5-4 to Dirty. Leading way for the victorious Killers, Bryce Terang, 77th on the week. Logan Gilbert's 2-tapper there, so he went 10 2/3 with 14 K, 1.69 ERA, pretty nice. 7th ranked player on the week. And some nice pitching by Andres Munoz, Brandon Papp, Gavin Williams. Zach Leflin to the IL, unfortunately, but nice win by the Legend Killers. Down and dirty, no hitters in the top 100, but Taj Bradley, top 55 ranked player on the week with a nice 6-inning appearance, 7 Ks. Got the quality start. But the bats are going to heat up there for down and dirty, I'm sure of it. So as we stand after 2 weeks in the American League, Sweep the Leg and Bergertown are at 2-0. Southwest Beer Leaguers and the Burley Brown Sox, as well as the Lord of the Diamonds, are all at 1-1, and Plum Point remains winless at 0-2. On the National League side, the Shelby Villians and Legend Killers start the season off 2-0, down and dirty, the only 1-1 team, and the Hamilton, Clack, and the torpedo-shaped Doge all start the season at 0-2. Taking a look at the power rankings, they got Bergertown at the top, followed by Sweep the Leg, Legend Killers, Lord of the Diamond, Shelby at 5, Beer Leaguers, Burley at 7, Down and Dirty, Hamilton, Plum Point at 10, Torpedo-Shaped Doge at 11, and last but not least, or perhaps least, the Clack and Blue Jays at 12. But so far the best breakdown goes to, you guessed it, Lord of the Diamonds. Alright, I think I've been completely fucking up the weekly honors award, so I'm going to try to straighten this out here. This week we're going to just do top hitter, top pitcher, doesn't matter division, let's just see who the best were on winning teams in week 2 of the Diamond Dozen. Starting with hitter of the week, which goes to, of course, Lord of the Diamonds, James Wood, 8th ranked player on the week. 7 hits, 7 runs, 8 ribs, 4 home runs, 2 stolen bases, 517 OBPs. Real nice stuff there from James Wood. And pitcher of the week honors go to another Lord of the Diamonds guy, Cole Reagans. 21 strikeouts on the week with a 1.32 ERA and a .59 whip, 2 quality starts and a win for good measure. So Lord of the Diamonds sweeps the hitter and pitcher of the week honors in week 2 of the Diamond Dozen. Well guys, I think that does it. Hopefully this wasn't too painful, and we'll see. Maybe I can keep this up for a few more weeks. No promises, but until next time, guys, peace the fuck out.
Diamond Dozen Podcast.
You ruined my season. I won the deal.
Cliff. We're past that minutia, right?
Thanks, dude. Not prancing around. Just got that out.
Diamond Dozen Podcast.